Howdy everyone, and welcome to TerrarAI, the Terraria Let's Play. I hope you grabbed a nice cup of water or something aquatic and are ready to sit down and watch. Enjoy!
Nothing like a good day to start sitting around and trying to find some life fruit. Man, you guys ever look at life fruit and you think, how fruity can it taste? And then you go for a lick and you're like, holy shit, that's so sweet, but like in a bad way. I feel like sweet is overhyped as a flavor in just general existence. I feel like some people take sweet for granted, but I don't take sweet at all. Sweet food sucks. I mean, some sweet is okay, but people going out of their way to eat almost exclusively sweet things? Absolutely disgusting. I mean, obviously it's not healthy, but that's not the point. I just mean the general flavor of sweet is not very great to me. My sweet tooth must have gotten knocked out of my mouth when I was playing football with my father. Anyway, I mean, just look at brownies. Everyone seems to love brownies. And some brownies can be good. But often a lot of time I think, ew, brownies. Just not that big of a fan, I guess. I feel like there needs to be a specific brownie in order for me to be excited to eat one and even want to eat another one right after. Although, I don't exactly have a description on the top of my head. It just needs to be specific, you know? Like, if it's not exactly what I want, I do not want it. I guess that is just my picky side coming out, but at the same time, it kind of deserves it, because it, is brownies. And who even wants to eat those? I guess lots of people, considering how many different types of recipes there are for brownies. But then there's also blondies, which is just an abomination in my opinion. If you are going to cook a vanilla cake, it should not be burnt at any position or time. If you make anything that is not chocolate and it is too dark, you've gone wrong. A light, spongy vanilla cake is the only way to have vanilla cake. I'm tired of people trying to make things otherwise. Blondies is essentially just flat vanilla cake and slightly burnt. Isn't that sort of a key feature in brownie style food? It needs to be burnt? I don't know. Maybe they've just been cooking them wrong my entire life. Them being the voices. But, I don't know. Something about brownies just never gets me. I'm not that big of a fan of many sweets though, to be fair. Here's a list of all of the candy that I like. Some chocolate bars. Lollipops. Candy corn. Some Starburst. Some Jolly Ranchers. I have now listed all of the candy that I kind of like. I hope you enjoyed. Gum, I guess, counts too. But does it really count? It's tough to say. Does gum count as a candy? I feel like most candy can be shoved down your gullet. But then I guess there's also hard candy, which cannot really be shoved down your gullet unless you really want to choke on something. I feel like there is a fine line between hard candy that is too small and too easy to choke on compared to hard candy that is too big and too easy to choke on. I feel like with a lot of hard candy, you do not want it to be too small because then it could just slip right into someone's throat. But at the same time, if it is too big and it happens to slip through someone's throat, then you just kind of die. At least with the smaller ones, it just kind of goes down your throat, and you say, oh, okay. Oh wow, this fairy has led me to a life fruit. Finally, a useful fairy. Thank you, tiny fairy. I will reward you with beef jerky, because that is way, way better than any of that candy crap. Sorry. Not sorry. I broke a life fruit, and I did not pick it up. I do not know why. Maybe I will go back for it later. I'll think about it. Or maybe I won't. Maybe you'll just have to deal with me not knowing that I even broke it in the first place. Ha 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 ha. I'm so evil, it is almost silly. You know who else is evil and silly at the same time? Doofenshmirtz, Evil Incorporated. That guy was wild. I mean, a platypus as your enemy? Arch villain? Platypus boy? How silly. Almost as silly as it is to assume that I was going back up for that life fruit. You'd gotta be going crazy if you thought I was doing that. I want to make it a challenge. But in reality, a soul of night? What? How? We are in the desert. No, we are in the jungle. The jungle cannot be corruptionified. Why did this appear? Has the world as I know it started to fall? I'm falling? Oh no. It's too far. I'm about to fall off of this ledge because I wanted that piece of cake on the side. What am I going to do? You didn't grab on in time and now I am falling very, very far. But you are also kind of on an elevator that is in approximate distance of me and going down at the same pace as I am. So you can kind of hear me just monotone falling as I fall. Crush. Those are my bones hitting the concrete asphalt whenever I fall upon. Oh hey. This is corruption. Huh. What a wacky world we live in. Anyway. I would really like to find some more life fruit. But in the meantime, I bet I could listen to some Spotify right now. Although, sometimes when you listen to Spotify, it either gives you not the song you want or the song that you want too many times, you know? Granted, I do not pay for Spotify Premium because that is for nerds. Fun fact, you can just close the app and reopen it, and then the ads are gone, and you go back to the next song on the playlist. It's pretty sick. Pretty easy. However, this is not attaining to that problem. What I'm referring to is how sometimes I will listen to an artist, and I will hit listen to artist, and then I get a song, and then I'm like, that's a nice song, and I do nothing about it, and then I get a different song, and then sometimes even a third song after that, 3 different songs, and then I will get the first song again, and I'll be like, oh, I mean, yeah, it's a great song, okay, and then it will try to suggest a song to me, which just turns out being that same song. So I will go from 1 to 2 to 3 to 1 to 1 again. Like, what the heck? You gotta be zonking your own goob. If I was a goob, I would be upset. It's just confusing. Like, for example, I've been listening to Daniel Avidan lately because he's an incredible voice artist, and I just try to listen to his stuff. And he recently did a new album with the Super Guitar Bros with just some amazing covers. One of the biggest ones being Time Stands Still by Rush, an absolutely phenomenal song, sung absolutely beautifully by Daniel Avidan and played on guitars by the Super Guitar Bros. And I would get that song and I'd be like, dang, I love that song. And then I'd get something like Shout, which is also really, 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 really good. And then I would get something like God Only Knows, which I really, 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 really like. And then I'll get Time Stand Still again. A Mimic, holy shit. Wow. Anyway. And then I'll get Time Stand Still. And I'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll listen to this again. And then I'll get it again. And be like, wow, okay, really just making it amazing for me, huh? And then I'll get a song, sometimes even 2 or 3, and then bam, time stands still again. It's almost like time is starting to stand still. I don't know. Does anyone ever know? I don't know. I don't know if anyone ever knows. Or I do know because Time Stand Still is a great song. I had not really heard of Rush until Daniel Avedon started doing many covers for them. And who could blame him? They are all amazing. Amazing songs, amazing covers, amazing guy. But, I never really heard of Rush. So then I started listening to Rush. And hot damn do I love Rush. Something about the unique vocals of their songs and just insane playstyle. They are truly some rockin' dudes. Did my eyes just beseech me? I don't know if they have or not. Anyway, give me these potions. I don't really want those. I want the arrows, though. Anyway, did my eyes just beseech me? Plantera bulb. Wow. So I guess that's pretty cool. But we need life fruit. Man, I really wish this was closer to that big gaping hole in the wall over there. That would make things a lot easier for me when it comes to making an arena. I mean, maybe there will be other ones closer to a bigger gaping hole. But in the meantime, I guess we will keep this logged into our brain ports. Alright, it's been logged into my brain port. And this is really exciting. I almost can feel my fingertips burning off of my own skin. Maybe I should see a doctor. Maybe you should mind your own damn business every once in a while, huh? Huh? Yeah, I thought so. Anyway, some trees look nice. But my favorite trees are the trees that look nice, like oak, maple, asphalt. Just kidding. Asphalt does not grow on trees. I was referring to ash trees. Anyway, let me keep naming some trees to you. That is all the trees I have that I think look nice. Off the top of my AI neural network. Ah, shit. Sounds like someone was not happy to learn that I was in AI neural network trying to play Terraria. What a rude son of a bitch. I ought to kill that guy. He has 59 of my dollars. My gold shiny doubloons. Well, let's quick stack those. Well, we only need so many more of those life fruticals. Let's see how many chlorophyte bars I can make. 44. That's not half bad. Chlorophyte armor. That could be pretty good. But what else can I make? Ah, yes. Turtle armor. All I need are a few more bars and some turtle shells. How many turtle shells have I gotten so far? 0. Oh man. That's gonna be a little bit more difficult than I would have anticipated. No. Alright, well, chlorophyte extractorator. That's pretty cool. Something more useful. It sounds really cool, but I also would just like to get my turtle armor. We don't have time to dick around. Alright, I could also make the true Excalibur, and I have enough for that. One of the things I need for the Terra Blade. Let's make it. Oh, whoa. Wow, that looks really freaking cool. That was incredible. That was so awesome. I can't wait to go reforge it at the Goblin. It was legendary. Now it is just true. Give me more good things, please. Damage, quick, not good enough. Quick, not good enough. Come on, you son of a bitch. Take my money and give me a good thing. Why are you doing this to me? Superior, I'll take it. It does less damage now, but that's okay. Nope, not for 18 gold. You're out of your mind. You're out of your marbles even. Can you give me some of your marbles? Oh, is that you're out? Oh, well, I'm starting to lose mine, so maybe I should give you some of mine? But then I would lose even more, and then maybe I would run out of marbles, but then maybe you can give me some of your marbles, but then you would also be losing your marbles, so then you'd have to give me some of your marbles, and then you'd run out of marbles, and then I'd be like, oh, okay, well, let me give you some of my marbles. But in turn, I would be losing my own marbles. Too many marble lozenge. And then when you'll take the marbles.
Well, that about wraps it up for this episode of TerrarAI. I hope you all enjoyed this episode and are excited for the next episode, which will be happening right about now.